What's up, fellas? Your boy Freelancer here today. So today, one of the things I want to talk about, the main thing I want to talk about, is the Pusha T Drake beef type thing, because I'm kind of bored by it, and I just wanted to mention that because people keep bringing this up and bringing this up on subreddits and things like that, and I'm kind of like, I mean, Story of Adidon, it was, it was a cool diss track, but it wasn't really like a great diss track. Like, no one really cites that as like a great diss track because it doesn't really, like hurt Drake as an artist, right? All it does is like some TMZ type shit or saying he's a bad dad and things like that. And it's like, it's like cool. I mean, there are a lot of rappers who I love who aren't the best dads. It doesn't really impact the way I view him as an artist. Now, there are things you could get at Drake, like the whole teen obsession he has, which is a bit weird, of girls in the late teens, which is a bit weird. It's like, come on, dude, you're like 33, 30, you're like 30, mid-30s now, that's a bit of a weird obsession to have in your mid-30s. I mean, come on, like, but, yeah, I just feel like, at this point, especially with this, like, CSGO thing, it's like, it's a little bit funny, but it's not, it's kind of like clout chasing at this point, because in the end of the day, I think Pusha T is a better rapper than Drake. I want to get this out of the way. Like, I love the first two Clips albums, and I like his first two solo albums. They're not amazing. I might do an overview on him, but briefly mention, I love Got 'Em Covered. I love King Push. I love Numbers on the Board. Crosses, Scratches, Caskets. He's got about 5 to 10 solo songs that I really like from him. But when he put out Story of Adidon, he followed it up with Daytona, and to me, Daytona, I know critics liked it, I know Kanye fans loved it. Me personally, I don't know, man. If you know, was okay. But to me, it's kind of like Kanye West was retreading water with like Yeezus type beats and Pusha rapping over it. I don't know. To me, it just doesn't really work that well because I don't really care for Yeezus anyway. I just not for me really. I didn't really get any grooves. I didn't really get any sampling or anything like that. I just got, it's okay, and there's some cool, coded bars in there. But it's not that, like, mind-blowing, really. Whereas with, like, Crystal Scratches, Caskets, and, songs like that, I think are great. Cause the beats are great, and it sounds great, and he has some cool bars in it, too. And with Drake, I will say, since Story of Adidon, I actually prefer Drake to Pusha. I think Drake's, Scorpion, sure, it's not a great album, but I'll put Sandra's Rose and Non-Stop before anything off Daytona, being honest. Sure, lyrically, they're not amazing songs. Sandra's Rose was pretty cool lyrically, wasn't, Non-Stop was kind of mid-lyrically, but those songs, great beats, great vocal performances. And this is another thing I want to touch on as well. This isn't just with Pusha, Meek Mill does as well. Now, I definitely think Drake was a better rapper than Meek Mill. And I do think that Drake should have kind of responded to Pusha, but I don't know, like, he kind of addressed it in an interview, and, it is what it is, man. Like, he ended up saying, look, I could have handled the son situation a lot better, But again, it's like, it's TMZ type shit. It's not, it's not really it's attacking him as an artist. It's not saying you're a hypocrite or you're this, that, and the other. It's like, whatever. Another thing as well, it's like people also bring up the ghostwriting allegations, right? Because Quentin Miller ghostwritten 4 of his songs. Now, Drake counters it by saying, he didn't write the whole songs, he just helped me out in some verses. But let's say he did ghostwrite these songs, right? The 4 main songs that he ghostwritten was Used To, Know Yourself, 10 Bands, and the first song, I think it's Legend, of If You're Reading This Is Too Late, right? Now, those 4 songs. Do I like those songs? I actually like those songs quite a bit, especially Know Yourself and 10 Bands, right? I love the beats and I love the vocal performances, right? But the lyrics or whatever, they're not terrible, but they don't really add to the song. They don't make me go, wow, the lyrics are great. I'm just like, the lyrics are okay, they're nothing spectacular, right? So him not writing those songs lyrically, it's just like, so, it's like whatever. Like this, even songs in that album, like 6 p.m. in New York, and You Mean the Six. Like if Quentin Miller or someone else goes through those songs, now that'd be a different story because those songs I actually do like the lyrics in it. Like the Shark Against Tiger, and 6 p.m. in New York was funny. You need to act your age, not your girl's age. That was funny. And the whole, they take my knife out and back and cut their throats with it, mama. That was like okay, and from You Me at the Six, and You Me at the Six, and the Six. It's one of the more personal songs, so if those 3 songs were ghostwritten, that I'd be like, okay, yeah, the ghostwriting allegations kind of make sense, but I don't know, like, but they're not, so it's like, okay. And a better example of a ghostwritten song, in my opinion, is Jesus Walks, because that is like Kanye's best song lyrically, and to find out it's not written by Kanye, it's like, what? I mean, I guess Kanye still has, Gorgeous, which is a good song lyrically, But, I mean, that's a better example, because that song, Kanye West was saying something lyrical on it, so to find out he didn't say it, or he just said it and he didn't think of it, that's a different story, in my opinion. Now, so I hope this makes sense, because I don't want to sound like I'm hating on Pusha, because I don't. I like Pusha a lot, but I do think that at this stage, Pusha needs to, just come through with great music. I mean, these antics, they just come across as antics. They come across to me as a Pusha T fan that Pusha is kind of clout chasing, right? And I don't want him to clout chase. He doesn't need to clout chase. All he needs to do is to get in a booth, write some good coded bars, get some great beats off Timbaland and Kanye West, because I love King Push. I think that's a great beat. And various other people, Pharrell, various other people, which he's done in the past, obviously with Neptunes. And, just get back at it and put out great music. I want that King Push album. I've been waiting that shit for 5 years now and it's still not here. Come on, where is it, bro? You know what I mean? Like, I just think this whole thing, this beef, it's just getting to the point where it's clout chasing. Like, Pusha made this point about Drake being a shit dad, and it's like, cool. It's not hating Drake's career, It is what it is, so let me know what you think of this beef in the comment section below. Like this video if you like this video, dislike it if you don't. Support your boy, see you in a bit. Peace.